Hey, what's good? This Big Dog Talk Sports. Want to talk about some Bronny James real quick. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all supporters. What is your expectations of Bronny James? Now, I'm wondering, do you have realistic expectations for Bronny James? Now, I get it, right? His dad, LeBron James, probably the most polarizing figure in sports. A lot of people do not like LeBron James. I'm one of them, to be honest. I'm not a LeBron James hater, but I'm not his biggest fan. But I feel like when I give him some type of criticism, I try to be fair, and I give him props and credit when it's due. But despite all that, that has nothing to do with his son, right? So I'm not going to put no unrealistic expectations on Bronny James simply because his dad is LeBron. Yes, LeBron is four-time champion. He's recognized as one of the greatest to ever do it. That's not Bronny, though. Now, it is preseason right now. I really don't care about preseason. Wins or losses don't really matter. You mainly want to see how your young talent is going to do in the pros. And I can't front right now. Bronny look like he shouldn't be there. I'm sorry, Bronny. Nah. And I'm hoping he do well. Like, I'm not saying, I hope he don't make it. Now, I hope he do well. It's not his fault that his dad is doing this. Got him drafted or whatnot. That's the power of his dad. I'm not mad at it. Like I told people before, I would do the same thing. Y'all just had to talk about me. Bronny James, he's been through a lot in his young life. He had the situation before. But he's back. He out here now. 55th pick in the draft. Living his dream. Now, when it comes to this Bronny James, there's going to be a lot of criticism. A lot fair. Some's going to be unfair. There's something you have to deal with. And I'm tired of people in media, whether it's the major media or independent sports media like the Behind the Bench crew or Ticket or whoever else. When you criticize this game, the LeBron loyalists come out the bushes and ready to bring out the tiki torches. It's like you can't mention him having a bad game. I'm talking about Bronny. Hell, you can't mention his dad having a bad game. Oh, man, you hate on a black man that came from a single-parent household. Shut up. None of that matter if his son out there shooting a 1 for 18. We don't care about that. Not saying he did that, just threw some bad numbers so you could, But nobody cares about that. The question is Bronny James a good player? Right now, the answer is no. Now, for me, success for Bronny James, like, I don't have these unrealistic expectations. Think he's about to take over the league. He's going to be Dwayne Wade or LeBron himself or Steph. I don't have those type of expectations, right? I don't really expect him to have much of a career, but I'm hoping he can at least be serviceable for 5, 6, maybe 8 years. At least that, And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a success. It's not a failure. We can't put the James name on him and say if you're not a superstar like your dad, you're a failure. No. Yeah, man. So we got to get out of the mentality of tearing down a player, And I know it's coming for Bronny simply because it's dad. Now, I say this, Bronny, if you out there stinking up the joint, hey, it is what it is. Now I don't think they should disrespect you or nothing like that, like they used, do Russell Westbrook or how Skip Bayless used to do Chris Bosh. I'm not saying do all that, disrespect your family name and none of that. No. Or how Stephen A. Smith used to do Kwame Brown and still doing Kwame Brown to this day. Speaking of Stephen A. Smith and Kwame Brown, Stephen A. Smith, this is crazy. Like, so you don't want people to talk about Bronny James. And Shannon Sharp, you the other one, Y'all want to like gatekeep, or for lack of a better word, you don't want people to talk about Bronny James and how he's playing bad. But yet y'all throw him in our face on TV every day. The dude was the 55th pick in the draft. It shouldn't have been that. But he was the 55th pick in the draft. And y'all got him on TV, covered every hour, on the hour, as if he's been in the league 10 years and won at least 3 championships. But yet you don't want us to talk about him because he's not playing well. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Because Stephen A. Smith, when it came to Kwame Brown, you was calling him Scrub, Kwame. You was doing all that. So just because he's LeBron James' son, that don't mean we're not going to criticize him. Now, don't disrespect him like you was doing Kwame Brown. I ain't saying do that, y'all. But if he's playing bad, just like everybody else, hey. Oh, he was throwing them bricks up there. 2 for 20. Applebee's out there. I really hope Bronny have a successful career, man. Like I said, 5-6 years, maybe 8 years, 5 points a game. Come give you some valuable minutes off the bench. Maybe play some defense or something. Have like a Randy Brown role or something. It's nothing wrong with that, man. It's really not, y'all. Y'all probably gonna hear that and laugh. I know I chuckled, but it's really nothing wrong with that. It's still success. Like, people can say what they want about Kwame Brown. Oh, he was the first pick in the draft. He was a bust. He's supposed to be one of them guys. Hey, Kwame Brown played in the league, I think, like 10 years, 11 years or something like that. Say what you want, but for NBA teams willing to pay you money for that long, you successful overall in real life. Now, you may be a bust because you're supposed to be the number 1 pick and supposed to be the person that brought the Wizards to dominance, lead that franchise. But hey, man, say what you want about Kwame. He played about 10 years in NBA pro basketball. Like he said, he got his mama a crib on the golf course. So that's not a failure to me. You got to relax. Like, even LeBron James, people go, he's a loser, bro. He's not a loser, bro. Now, he might be a liar. He might be manipulative. He might be a fraud. But he ain't no failure now. We ain't going to do that. He ain't no failure. People like, man, he's a failure. Like, bro, that failure won 4 championships. Now, how he got those championships is another story. But even without the rings, in real life, he wouldn't be a failure, But y'all tell me what y'all think about Bronny James, man. Like the coverage he's getting is crazy. Like, Dalton Connect, he was the first pick in the draft for the Lakers. I don't even hear about him like that. And I'm expecting him to be a key contributor to the team this year. They should send Bronny James to the G League. And really, they should send him back to college, but that ain't happening. He really should go back to college. But y'all leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'm out.